What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to teach you the 8 winder, which is a move from tribal from the trap, which is my style tribal fusion, so aren't you lucky? Let's go. It's a combination of chest 8 and hip 8, taksims. Alright, let's go. So, what you're going to do is you're going to sink into your heels. Please warm up first, you know the drill, and hit like and subscribe, and if you like my video, please share it, thank you. Okay, sink down into the heels. First things first, we're going to do the feet. So alternating the heels are going to go up and down, okay, like you're treading water, but stay down so my knees are bent at all the time. And then we're going to go into our figure of 8. So a figure of 8 or a taksim in your hips, alright? So I'm going to go over this quite quickly, but if you want to learn properly, you know the deal by now. Come to my school, come to my online classes, or take the class recordings in your own time. Okay, we're going to sink down. We're going to go out, weight into this heel. Push the hip up, and then you're going to, this heel is lifted, push through, and now lift this heel. So your heels are alternating as you're drawing your figure of 8. And the figure of 8 is nice and low and heavy. So imagine your hips weigh 20 million stone, okay? They're really heavy, and you're having to really push them, like almost like you're trying to move your hips through sticky mud. Okay, so you're pushing and scooping, and it's a figure of 8 action with the hips. If I face the back, you might not be able to see my feet very clearly, but I'm doing this. My heels are going up and down as I go. As I push my hip up, I push my heel up, push my hip up, push my heel up, and you're snaking your beautiful hips. All right, try to keep your chest elevated for 4, for 3. Keep your knees forward, don't let them open and close and stuff like that. Okay, for 3, 2, and relax. From here, we're gonna work on our chest figure of 8s. So I'm going to show you far away, then I'm going to come a little bit closer. It's exactly the same shape, but with your chest, okay? So you can always go to the Tribal Fusion series, and I'm pretty sure I teach the figure of 8 chest in there in more detail, okay? So this is what I would like you to do. What I want you to do is think about sinking into those heels as you do the figure of 8, okay? So in a breakdown, I'm going to go straight down on this chest, out on this chest, up on this chest, down on this chest, out on this chest, up on this chest, in this chest, yes? I go down on this chest, out on this chest, up, and then down, out, and up. And you're just snaking, and you're snaking, and you're snaking. So in my school, I call this the 8 winder, when I put the chest 8 and the taksim together. In Tribal from the Trap, which is my style tribal fusion, we're combining the chest and the hips, and it makes an S shape, or like a snaking shape, yes? I go 1, I snake it, chest, chest, chest. Keep going for me. I'm going to come a little bit closer and get a little bit more obvious for you if required. So I'm going down, out, up, down, out, up, down, out, up. And I'm sinking into my heels. All right, now we're going to combine them. Some of my students find it easier to start with the chest and then think of just adding in the hips. Some people prefer to start with the hips and then let the chest follow. Okay, so whatever is the up hip in your taksim, your chest is coming to meet it. Think of it like that. So if I don't do the chest, I'm going to say chest down, chest down, chest down, chest down. And you have to snake your way to transition from one side to the other, okay? So I'm snaking from one side to the other, from one side to the other. And it's like, I think of a snake doing this. If you think of a snake, if you look down, a snake was going across the ground like this, yeah? It was moving like that. Then you can think of that, but it's vertical, so it's kind of winding this way. Yeah? Okay. So let's get the hips going. Let's try it hips first. Get your taksim. Alright? And then when you're ready, see if you can get the chest to meet the hips. Hip up, chest down. Hip up, chest down. Yes. Try that for a little bit. You might need to go slower than me. It's fine. If you need to go faster, you go faster. I wouldn't advise going too fast with this movement because it loses some of the impact and the snakiness doesn't look as effective, I think, right, in my opinion. 3, 2, rest. Okay, let's do it one more time. This time we're going to start with chest. Okay, just the chest. If you like this music is one of my absolute favorites. It's called Pray For Me by Tribal from the Trap. And again, Tribal from the Trap is my style, tribal fusion. So if you want to learn my style, tribal fusion, come see me online, on Zoom, or you can sign up to the class recordings only so you can watch them anytime you like. All right, let's go. Put it in together, see if you can add the hips in. If it doesn't make a difference to you whether you start with your hips or your chest, fine. But if it does, then you find the one that feels easiest for you, do that. So starting with the chest, adding in the hips, or starting with the hips and adding in the chest. I stay low, my legs are really bent, and I'm still sinking and snaking, yes? And then, if and when you get it, you might still be really concentrating. If you are, fine, otherwise, try to give it some flavor, let your arms move, let your body speak. All right, one of my favorite things to say is, let the body speak, right? Just let it speak, don't worry about rules and regulations. Just find your own way of moving, and then just see, what does the body want to say? What does your body want to say? Let it speak. Yes. Snaking it, snaking it, snaking it, snaking it. If you put arms on top, it becomes a sidewinder, right? So a full sidewinder, the version that I teach at least, is kind of like a few variations and stylizations of sidewinders. The sidewinders for me are arms, snake arms or sidewinder arms with chest aids and hip aids. And that becomes your sidewinder in all its variations. Yeah? Anyway, that's for another day. So, 8 winder is just hips and chest. And that's my name for it, my nickname for it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. And if you do social media and you like to share things, I dare you to do it and tag me in it. I'd love to see it. I love seeing you guys dance. It just makes me so happy. So it's at Melissa BellyDance London on TikTok. It is Melissa BellyDance on Facebook, and it is Melissa BellyDance also on Instagram. So hit me up, share your videos with me. I'll share them and I'll pick you up. Okay, thank you.